at the high point of my life. I had 42 stores spread out through 11 countries.
42 stores.
Yes,
11.
And I managed another 200 or so, over the phone.
All right, wake up, Ronaldo. Wake up. I gotta take my lunch.
Whoa.
Here's the phone if you need anything. I'll be back in an hour. And no funny business.
Whoa.
Or you'll get a shot.
No.
You know I'll give you the shot,
no funny
Ronaldo.
business. Okay, no funny business. I guarantee it.
All right, I'll be back within the hour.
All right, thank you. Look, you really don't have to do this, right?
Here's this if you need it. Okay?
Out of cigarettes? Too drunk to drive? Do you need your fix now? Relax. Whatever your tobacco dilemma, Ratcliffe's has you covered. Delivering quality tobacco since 1989. Whether you just ran out or you're stocking up for the big game, call Ratcliffe's at 1906 now. Order within the next 5 minutes. Your delivery is guaranteed within an hour.
Hello.
Switchers.
Yes, I just saw your commercial. You deliver cigarettes. Yeah.
What's your address?
I'm at Cedar and Cyanide Hospital. 14th floor, room 218.
Previously on the Hot Joint.
Welcome to the Vulture's Nest.
Get better at your job, son of a bitch!
Go ahead and pull the lever anyways, for grand excitement. Oohs and ahs. Pow! Ronaldo Largo! How you doing? Hey.
Get him down!
How you doing?
Get him down right now! Get off my show!
man?
Get off!
Oh, shit! Holy shit! Buddy!
Todd Waters, repairman, has found himself. Congratulations, you've won! Now pull the lever to set him free!
Holy shit! Oh! You pulled the lever the wrong way! Oh my god!
Tonight on the Hot Joint.
Comedian and sports card enthusiast John Schieszer. Tonight on the Vulture's Nest. Grizzy McGoof. And Count DiNucci. Find out who's a winner and who's a loser on the Wheel of Execution. And coming to you live from the Vulture's Nest studio, it's the Vulture's Nest. Now, here's your host, the Vulture. Simpletons, calm down and sit down. Welcome back to another
to make you soil your garments. One of our sponsors is going to sit down with us. Grizzy McGoof will be here to talk about his delicious pizza. Yes! I love pizza almost as much as I love blood. Blood. It's an acquired taste. And let me tell you, I acquired that taste a long time ago. Now, tonight, our featured guest is a man that knows a lot about blood. Ladies and gentlemen, you'll be meeting DiNucci, a.k.a. Count DiNucci. Then later, and I know you bloodthirsty sickos secretly liked what you saw last week, you twisted fiends. Well, tonight we're gonna see who gets it next on the wheel of execution. All that and many more Dastroliacs tonight on the Vulture's Nest. Welcome back to the show, my good old pal, Rock-Hardo when Mohaunt is our new keyboardist. Come on out, whoa, hey, watch out to play, oh, hey, good to see you again, good to see you. All right, please take your place at the keyboard, and we're going to have some good times with some real music this time. All right, let's get the party rocking.
This next song's about my latest divorce. Once I had a pretty girl, her name, it doesn't matter. She went away with another guy, and now he won't even look at her. Hats off to Larry, he broke your heart, just like you broke mine when you said we must part. It told you lies, now it's your turn to cry, cry, cry. Now that Larry said goodbye to you, I know this may sound strange, I want you back, I think you'll change, but there's one more thing I gotta say. Hats off to Larry, it may sound cruel, but you laughed at me when you said we were through. You told me lies, but it's your turn to cry, cry, cry. Now Larry said goodbye to you. And welcome to the Vulture's Nest, my old friends. Okay, our first guest, ladies and gentlemen, vacuum cleaner extraordinaire, Todd Waters, is with us today on the Vulture's Nest. And I gotta say, Todd, you're looking better than ever. That's quite a beautiful urn you got there, buddy. Now, let's bring out the murderers that murdered your ass. Stacy Sala, Paul Delmonico, get your asses out here! Come on in! Get over here! Have a seat right now! Get in here! Come on! What's going on, guys? How you doing, huh? Hey, Todd, how does it feel seeing your murderer?
Oh, it's really nice. She looks really nice today.
again, but it was extremely painful. Hey, did you change your hair color? It looks black.
I needed to represent the pain and sorrow in my heart for being a murderess.
You did it to represent the pain and sorrow in your heart for being a murderess? This is the stupidest thing I've ever heard! So, Paul Delmonico, what's it feel like being a freaking mass murderer?
I've been so lost. Dear Lord, I don't know where I'm going. I'm so lost.
Paul, you killed so many people! Oh my gosh!
But
It was amazing!
it was your part of your plan the whole time.
It was beautiful! And Stacy, all you had to do is pull the lever the right direction, but no, you screwed that up, and he fried! He burned! Usually, there's parts left over for me to gnaw on, but not this time!
You said that.
You should do. I didn't say to kill him, but you fried his ass. Oh, it was awesome. Oh, I went flying over Geezer's Paradise the other day, looking for scraps. I found a few corpses to die on. Oh, it was beautiful. It was mayhem. It was delicious. Oh, I also had dessert. There was eyeballs. There was toes. There was saggy tits. Oh, it was all delicious. I gotta tell you, you guys really made my week. I've got to stop laughing. Okay. Now on to something more serious. Okay? I just remembered I got this damn letter. All right, here. Hold tight. All right? Be nice to Todd. Don't kill him again. From the Public Broadcast Administration, dear Vulture, we understand you recently acquired the hot joint via hostile takeover. It is required that you register with the Public Broadcast Administration before airing an episode. You are expected to uphold a standard of morality, which you have failed to do. The board recently received several complaints of public executions, which aired live during your program slot last Monday at 9 p.m. The board will meet this Thursday, the 22nd, to discuss the appropriate action to take, and you are advised to be there to discuss the matter or risk being banned for life from public broadcast. Please read through the attached papers, which includes directions to the courthouse, as well as parking information, as well as formal blah, 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 blah. Okay, so, y'all ratted me out, huh? Is that how it works? Well, this is bullshit. You're gonna pay. You understand that? You really screwed up. And you know who needs to hear about this? Your old pal, Renato Largo. It's Peter and Stein. Hey, it's not all that bad. Being in the hospital beats being in the morgue. Or better yet, it beats being in the urn.
So it's a disaster, and you will pay as soon as I get out of here. Right now, it's my will, I won't let any leave. That is why I have the worst Renato.
Find my way out of here, I will find you.
We'll pay for this disaster.
A disaster? What are you talking about? I've made the show something more than you ever dreamed of. Let me tell you, lots of fun. In fact, Stacy and Paul are having more fun with me than they ever had with you.
Fun? Does it look like I'm having fun? I hope I never hear that fucking word ever again.
I've got something I've been meaning to say to you, okay? And this comes from the bottom of my heart. Oh!
You son of a bitch! I'm gonna remember this. That's my couch. You son of a fucking face.
he always reaches for Ricky's. Ricky's a bold American hand-stuffed cigarette of the highest quality and magnitude. Now in Ricky Turkish Gold, Ricky Filters, and Ricky Lights. Next time you need your fix, reach for the gold. Reach for Ricky's.
All right, folks, here's the deal. They're all at lunch right now. They've taken their second lunch of the day. So I've decided to sneak a guest in. He's in town. He's come from a long way. He was going to originally be on the show. But seeing that I'm in the hospital, we've had to make a few changes, and he was nice enough to accommodate us here. And so, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the hot joint, John Schieszer. There he is. Oh, it's good to see you. Sorry, I've been better, but to be honest, they're just keeping me to milk the insurance money. You know what I mean?
You're a rich man in many ways. So.
Well, I've got Cobra insurance, and they don't see it that many times up here at this place. So,
I appreciate you flying me in on such short notice.
Oh yeah.
I assume you were kind of lonely. You weren't getting a lot of visitors, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, that wasn't true. There's a long line of people out there waiting to get money from you.
Yeah, they're bringing me dry.
Here, let me help you there. I'll bend around. My cousin only has one arm, so I kind of grew up doing this. Yeah. It's more of like a stump over here, so normally you say one-armed man, he can get a jacket on easily. Not my cousin.
Yeah, it's more like a glittery cape at this moment. But yeah, one time I was buying a fake arm off eBay. Back in the days when you had to bid only, there was no buy it now. And for whatever reason, I wanted a fake arm. And so I bid on this thing for 6 days, and then finally it came down to the wire. Somebody tried to do that bullshit where they bumped the bid up at the last second, but I knew it was coming, so I fired a missile of my own, and I won it. And then later that night, as I was celebrating my victory, I sat there thinking, whoever was bidding against me probably really needed this thing a lot more than I did. And I had two hands, and that's why I outbid.
That's how you got the bid.
Yeah.
That poor
2
son
versus
of a bitch
1, I know.
Was trying to just get a left arm.
Yeah, so you're here from Los Angeles, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
Thanks. You couldn't get me the direct flight. You left me in Vegas for 8 hours, man. I'm not complaining.
Hey, if there's going to be anywhere you want to be left, Vegas is the place.
I just got back. I came up 150. So.
Oh yeah.
Which you're not getting any percentage of if you were thinking, if maybe you get some money of that.
Did you get a cheap deal on your on the last minute hotel?
I didn't. I just went. I was riding the adrenaline of victory.
Oh,
Budweiser's all the way back.
You just stayed up the whole time.
Yeah, and then got on the plane, knocked it out. Yeah. Wait, do I call nurse or?
No, shh, keep it quiet. She's a bitch. I'm not supposed to have any visitors, any guests. And if they knew I had all these cameras in and took over the feed, they wouldn't like it. They got a lot of winos here. That's what this is. It's a wino's hotbed. They just got them on every floor, just pacing back and forth. They get some.
I had 3 different people ask me for change just on the way down from the elevator.
They've got me in a wino hospital. But yeah, I'm gonna have to get out of here sooner or later. And when I do, I've got to tend to the matters at my talk show. Things are just off the hook over there. Some son of a bitch took it over, and it's seen better days, and so is my neck. It's killing me. They've got me doped up on these pills. I'm supposed to take like 4 every hour. I've only been taking 2. I've been selling some to the other winos. So, what have you been doing over in Los Angeles? You're a comedian, right?
Comedian, yeah. I've been really a lot of instances of road rage that consists of 3 or 4, times a day for me.
Really? I get that too.
Yeah, it's
right out here on the interstate.
I don't carry a gun or anything with me. It's California. It's hard to get one legally.
Oh yeah. Have you ever been tasered before?
No, I saw a guy get tasered at the Comedy Store once for $40. My buddy Steve Renazizi, who had just got on the show The League. And then we had Monkey Bones, the lighter salesman who was from Yugoslavia.
Oh, yeah.
And so to mess with him, we'd always go up and talk about how Slobodan Milosevic was an amazing person. He'd be
I've heard of this guy.
Yeah. Monkey Bones he's missing a finger right here. And so he'd come up and be like, he'd touch you with the nub. And
Shit.
Crazy guy, right? And so
I had a grandpa that was missing fingers.
I have a grandma that's missing. She stuck it in a windmill.
Yeah.
In, like probably the 1880s or something. Long back when they sold windmills.
Probably didn't even go to the hospital the next day.
No, they cauterized
went to bed
My
early.
uncle's like probably hammering a horseshoe out my grandfather, and he's like, just stick it in there, and and then off to second grade you go, Grandma.
That's how it goes, man.
But anyway, the guy that had the money was like, we'll all chip in here if you. I don't think the taser's gonna work. If you're gonna sell the taser to me, you gotta sell the taser to me. And he's like, bro, $40. And then we were all like, hey, can someone find $40 so Monkey Bones can taser himself? And that happened.
I bet that hurt the fillings in your teeth, I always imagine.
I don't know what they use in Ukraine. I'm assuming coal or probably just aluminum.
Scraps from Chernobyl. Hammer you one out.
Whatever they can go and get from the
It'd be like having a microwave in your mouth all the time.
No, I stay in Southern California. That's my home base.
Oh, really? Like San Diego? And
I've lived in San Diego. Currently, I'm in Los Angeles area. And then, travel when I can. Love doing the road. I prefer to just get in the car, map out 20 shows, be gone for 4 weeks, drive 5, 6, 7,000 miles, and then come back with money, experience, and then you've done 30 hours.
Oh, yeah. It's kind of like a free vacation almost.
It
learning
is.
experience.
Well, sometimes good, sometimes bad, but it's a great job because when you can go out on the road like that, you can perform. You have the option to do night after night, and it's a different crowd, different city.
Yeah.
Say I'm going to I enjoy the Blue Room. It's a comedy club in Springfield, Missouri, down in the Ozarks, and great club. But if you're at a club, you're there, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, sometimes Sunday. It's like you're in the same city. You can only go eat at the same Subway or local great burger place so many times before you're like, I get it. But if it's night after night and you're like, oh, tomorrow I got to be in St. Louis, and the night after that I got to be in Chattanooga, you never know.
Yeah.
It's more fun.
Yeah, it's a roll of the dice every night.
It's just there's thrilling about the possibility of being pulled over by 5 different state police officers.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
Stand up, and of course, my wife are my biggest loves.
Yeah.
Third, followed would be baseball. I love vintage baseball cards and the game itself.
Oh, I see, yeah.
And apparently, the Texas Rangers are getting a brand new stadium next year because, once you've had a $1 billion stadium for 25 years, that's an old, let me get that back over there for you. It's an old stadium.
Yeah.
So,
in fact, I remember when they first built that son of a bitch, they brought us all out. I forget what grade we were in, like the 5th grade or something. They had a bus, brought everyone out. Nolan Ryan was there. He threw a few pitches, a bunch of shotguns and balloons and shit like that. And somebody got their name. Like, if you look up on the top, there's like a bunch of the rich kids somehow got their parents to donate money, and they put their names like on the top. I think it was like a Cub Scout group or something, but it's one of those places.
Highland Park Elementary presents.
Yeah. I mean, it feels to me like they just built that thing.
That is. They kind of did. And considering there's some baseball parks that are over 120 years old.
Oh, yeah. And they had the one right before it. I went to that one too. And saw Nolan Ryan a couple of times. This would have been like the late 80s.
Yeah.
When he was throwing the heat. Remember that?
I think he played until 92 or 3 at least. Maybe, I think 92 or 3.
Yeah.
He beat the shit out of Robin Ventura.
Yeah.
That was in 92.
That was at that stadium.
That was at that stadium.
Yeah, when he just,
Dros. I mean, in my opinion, Nolan Ryan is the president of Texas. I don't know if it's Beto O'Rourke right now or whoever.
I don't even pay attention.
Yeah. But it's Nolan Ryan.
Nolan Ryan could run for any office in Texas, and he'd probably, win.
And I'm pretty sure he's banged my buddy, his mom in high school back. I mean, he was in high school too. He wasn't like, hey, I just threw a no-hitter. Nothing R. Kelly like. It was
There's some bumping going on.
Just Nolan being Nolan.
Who's back there? It's Nolan. He's he's probably bald.
I don't know if that's an Eskimo Brother thing, but it's like a weird spin-off of an Eskimo Brother. If you know the son of the woman that Nolan Ryan possibly had sex with in the 60s.
Talk about baseball cards. You were I lost my. I'm going to just start out by telling everyone. It was about 99, 2000 when the realization finally hit me. I had lost my ass in the baseball card industry. All those years of saving up the cards and putting them away and buying the Beckett's.
Oh, the Beckett's.
It was they're all lies.
All of it was
All of it was lies and bullshit. And
mass printings.
That day, I never looked back. I had put it out of my mind.
If you had only bought an Amazon stock at $38 a share back in 97.
What was some of your favorite brands back then?
Oh, man. Upper Deck, because they had the hologram. You knew that was a real card. It wasn't going to be counterfeit.
Yeah, that was like the badass one when it came out.
Yep.
Those cards were always worth the most, too.
That was
as opposed to Bowman, remember?
Yeah, Bowman, that's a weird Canadian brand.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, it's like an off-tops kind of.
Yeah, it was like their whole thing was like heritage or like these are old, like they made some really good knockoffs.
Yeah, right. It was like
reprints, I guess.
It would be the picture, but like, why isn't their name on the front, you know?
Yeah, Bowman's Best came out.
Definitely Bowman's. That was their upper echelon.
Yeah, that's when they finally got a glossy printer at the factory, and they're like,
books are exciting. Well, look what we found here. Basketball.
Oh shit, I remember these.
Skybox. This is my favorite basketball card.
I used to buy these at 7-Eleven.
Dude, well, do you want?
And I got a few.
I've got Series 1 or Series 2. You got Series 2. You're gonna find it.
Wait, what years are these?
This is 91, 92.
Because I'd always get a pack.
This is 90.
This one. These are
There's Jordans. There might be a Jordan.
No, wait. I'll trade you. Yeah.
So this is Series 2. This has Jordans and rookies.
I remember getting a pack of these in probably the summer of '91. That according to the Beckett, these were worth it was like a $58 setup, which was huge back then.
Oh yeah, with inflation, that's almost like $800 now.
Mark Akers, wonder what he's up to now.
He owns a lawn service care company in Georgia. I can just tell by the.
God, those socks are 2 feet tall.
Yeah,
look at this guy's socks. He's got like 3 pairs on each foot.
Damn, man. Why is that not a style, man? That should become.
Greg Grant. What's his name's brother?
Harvey?
Damn, they really chose some losers for this one.
Bill Winnington, pre-Bulls? I didn't know he played for the Mavericks.
I didn't know that either.
The X-Man, Xavier?
Fuck. They'd always sneak you a checklist.
Yeah. Why don't you open this up?
You got predominantly forgettable white dudes.
So typically, the videos I'll do with these is the most awkward white guy is the winner. So I'll do pack. It's called pack poker. You get a pack, I get a pack. Whoever's got the most awkward looking white guy wins.
Look at this guy. He sucks so bad. It was like his picture is him getting the ball stolen out of his face. Go ahead and open yours up.
All right. There goes.
Damn, these are crazy. But
we're looking.
Big names are few and far between.
One All-Star. You got 0 All-Stars in that.
That was a dud.
And I'll hold the pack near
the checklist was the biggest deal.
Audio opening. Right off the bat, Drazen Petrovic. This is Croatia's all-time greatest player. He died in the Autobahn 2002 driving over 100 miles an hour in his BMW.
Really?
This guy would have been a Hall of Famer lock, as they would have said in the old card shows. Hall of Famer, Drazen Petrovic, lock. That card is worth $18, arrow pointing straight up right there.
Probably
Sky's the limit on the value of that card. You pull that card, you want to get 2, 3, 4, if not 5 of those cards. You walk into your local card shop, you say, give me every goddamn Drazen Petrovic card. You got one in your hand right there. You only need 9 more, and that's a solid fact investment right there. Don't know who that guy is.
And the value's only going up after that incident on the Autobahn.
Yep, he dead now. Lane, nope. Johnny Dawkins. Still not pulling shit, really.
Back when they'd wear the dork glasses, it took a lot of balls to pull off that look back then.
Brought you one of these.
Whoa.
That's It's one of my tour shirts. Just nice and simple. Says I support stand-up comedy.
I support stand-up comedy.
I bought this shirt for $20.
$20,000 during this visit.
And I wanted to clear something up about one of your previous guests that you had, I believe, in episode 3, Kurt Thrutchley.
Yeah, that was a few back. Yeah,
I think it was one of your earlier episodes.
Yeah. 5, I believe. 5 or 6.
Because I know he's been going around talking about like we're tight and we're like.
Oh yeah, he's a big name dropper.
We're friends. I just wanted to emphasize he'll go on and say like, oh, he stayed on my couch and oh, he needed a place to live and this and that and that.
Yeah,
that's all true. But I'm just saying it's not as like. It didn't make or break my life. I was doing okay. That's what friends are for, Kurt, and then...
Yeah, I've slept on 100 couches, and I can't even remember whose they were, but...
but I'm giving him no credit in any of the mild success that I've had in my career. Mild at best.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. Who's to say anyone's, to thank for anyone's success out there? It's all about getting up off your ass and fucking putting in a hard day's work, blah, 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 blah.
I lace my shoes up the same way you do.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like I'm going to be lacing mine up anytime soon. Not as long as I'm in here, but I've got a few tricks up my sleeve. And just keep watching the show, and maybe you'll, just watch the next one.
We do like a screenshot where we put the image up on the screen.
Right there. There you go.
That's my album. That's Midnight Marauders, guys. That image right there. Midnight Marauders, based off of one of my favorite albums, Tribe Called Quest. So
Midnight Marauders.
Yes. All right, well, I think the meter's up on my car.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for tuning in. And John Schieszer, you can check him out, jonishere.com. Check out his album. And then,
Make it a pizza night. Make it McGoof's. $4.95 large, 2-topping pizza all day long. Call now for free delivery.
Hello, thank you for calling McGoof. Happy Halloween.
$5.55 trick-or-treat special. Sweet candy surprises. Yeah. Call now for the daily special. Make it a pizza night. Make it McGoof's. That's 469 McGoof.
Gentlemen, welcome back to the Vulture's Nest. Now, I'm always telling you ruffians to keep your asses in your seats, but let me tell you what, this time I really mean it for your own safety, because there's gonna be a wild animal in the house. In fact, whoa, what was that? Was that the doorbell? Huh? Did somebody order a pizza? Let's hear it. World famous Grizzy McGoof. Oh my goodness. Whoa, hey. He's a wild animal. Okay, a wild animal on the loose. Grizzy, right this way, boy. Grizzy, over here, boy. Put the pizza down. There you go. All right, have a seat. There you go. All right, Grizzy. Oh, Jesus. Oh, my brothers. Hey, Grizzy, come here, boy. Come on. Over here. Okay. Realizing you got a bear. That's a bear, okay. Okay, Grizzy. It's okay. Just calm down, boy. Hey, watch the pizza. My favorite stuff. All right, let's see what you're wrong. Ow! Oh my gosh. Bears are strong as hell. What have I done? Oh yeah, I can smell it. Oh. Hey, what's going on? Grizzy, I'm serious now. Where's your microphone? Here, okay, Grizzy, calm down, boy. It's okay. Here. So, Grizzy, how long has the company been around?
18 years.
What? 18 years? Is that what you're 18 years, huh? That's good. Let me tell you, when I was looking for a... Whoa, wait. Well, I gotta tell you, when I was looking for a sponsor, your company's the first that came to mind, because I gotta tell you, I love your pies. Whoa, hey, easy now. Easy. A wild bear in the building. What the hell? was that thing? I thought you were a little more tame than this. Okay. Hey, tell me, Grizzy, what is your favorite toppings on pizza? Your personal favorite there. Canadian bacon, yeah. Do you like Canadian bacon with pineapple? Pepper spray. That sounds delicious. Wow. So, I was told that you are got dual citizenship. Is that right? As far as you have a driver's license? Okay, so you drove here, right? Delicious. Whoa, now. Let's try to calm down a little bit, okay? We're all in danger. I think I'm about to die. All right. You were in the circus, I understand. Yeah. Tell us a little bit about that. Oh, man. Oh, well, that sounds terrifying. Oh, golly. Oh, you did. If I had to guess, I would say you're a little tipsy. I don't know if bears drink alcohol or what's going on, but you seem a little agitated, maybe a little belligerent. You've clawed me a few times already, and oh, son of a bitch! You know what? I don't want to get angry with the bear. What do you got? Oh, okay, you have been drinking. Thank God. Okay, you might want to tone it down a little bit there, Grizzy. Grizzy, hey, watch out for those lights. Hey, these are difficult to keep going. Hey, what the hell's going on? Watch out. Damn it. Hey, somebody. Oh, my God. Oh, shit, what have I done? I may have screwed up. Okay. No, that's my chair. Okay. That's the guest couch. All right. Okay. Grizzy, sit down. Okay, listen, if you're a good boy, you like to play games, huh? You like to play games? I'll tell you what, if you behave, then a little bit later, I'll let you play the Wheel of Execution. Hey!
I'm sorry about your fancy dress and those Elton John sunglasses. Send me the dry cleaning bill and I'll pay for it all. I'll talk to you soon. All right, come on, God damn it, she's gonna be here any second.
Did anyone order some cigarettes?
Just a second, you caught me playing with myself. Yeah, that was me. I ordered a pack of Ricky's Turkish Gold.
That'll be $15.
Yeah, this is exactly it. $15.
Yeah.
You got change for a 20? All right.
Oh!
Keep the change.
Gentlemen, let me introduce to you the one, the only, Ray DiNucci. Okay, it says please knock 5 times. All right. Hurting my damn hands. Who dares break the great
Count Denucci!
It's me! Hey,
Hey, put that away!
Good to see you again, Denucci. Come on in. Say hello to the audience. Say hello to the audience out there in TV Wonderland.
Excuse me, audience! Did I tickle your funny bone?
Hey, everybody, let me tell you, Denucci here, I don't know how many vampires you know, okay, but they all have some special powers, okay? And, would you be willing to show some of those off for us today?
Yeah.
Right, y'all ready for a treat, okay, what do you got?
I will now have exactly 20 bats fly over my head.
20 bats? All right, let's see it.
1, 7, 10, 20 bats.
I don't see that many bats. What? You got a problem with counting, don't you? Well, I get it. I understand. It's okay. We've all got, certain disabilities. But, yeah, well, what else do you got as far as super abilities?
I will now show the audience that I am faster than a Taco Bell fart.
Taco Bell fart? Well, I better get out of the way for this one.
I just have me a bean burrito supreme. Garlic! This deodorant sucks more than I do!
That was crazy, man. That was so fast. What else do you got for us?
Well, I will now disappear for exactly 3 seconds.
Disappear?
That's correct.
Oh, I gotta see this.
But do not worry, for I shall return. You can count on that.
Whoa! Where'd he go? Whoa! Denucci! Hey, where'd you go? Whoa! Did you see that? Oh, man! Denucci! Oh, hey! Denucci! Come on! Whoa!
Here I am. I will now show my ability. I call it the Drac Twerk.
Ray Denucci, everybody. Ray, come on, have a seat. Take a load off.
Don't mind if I do.
Come on over here. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Come on. Easy. Oh, man. Wow. Well, I wouldn't want to mess with you. Well, that's 2 guests tonight I wouldn't want to mess with. Damn that bear. Ow. So how you been?
I've been sleepy.
I bet. Damn, looks like a nice, comfortable coffin, though, doesn't it?
Well, it's made from the Amazon forest, the wood is.
Whoa, the Amazon forest?
Before it burned down, yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Wow. So,
Vulture,
yeah.
look into my eyes.
Look into your eyes. Okay.
Look into my eyes, Vulture. Your bladder is relaxing. Ha ha he. Your bladder is relaxing. Ha ha
Hey, what's going on? What'd you do? Hey, hey, I pissed my pants.
Medicine for that now,
Can't believe you made me piss my pants on my show. That's golden.
Did you have a wet dream?
That was awesome, man. Denucci, let me ask you a question. I've been wondering, how long have you been asleep this round?
I have been asleep since the year 1532.
1532? My goodness.
That's exactly 132 years to this day.
Okay, I think your math is a little off there.
No, I don't think so, Vulture.
Oh no, okay. Hey, I'm not gonna argue with you, man, with your powers, okay? I don't want to be pissing any other part of my body.
You should see what I can do with your butthole.
Okay. Anytime,
I think you just
yeah, thanks.
You can wear that one.
Oh, man.
I get swampy.
Oh, yeah. Okay, well, most vampires I've met over the years had a very pronounced pointy teeth.
What are you trying to say?
Well, did you used to have real, vampire-looking teeth, or what's going on there?
Oh, they used to be very pointy.
Oh.
But, sadly, I am highly addicted to gummy worms.
Gummy worms?
That's correct. I love to put them in my mouth before I go to sleep.
Ooh, yeah, I guess that makes sense.
And I forget to brush my teeth.
Yeah, I guess laying in a coffin with gummy worms stuck to your teeth for a few hundred years might do that. Hey, is it true that you made a deal with the devil?
That would be 122% correct.
Wow.
In fact, I held the fiddle while driving backwards in the back of my Dracula.
So, where you working now these days?
I'm sorry, I had a booger on my nose.
Oh, it's okay.
Well, I work the night shift at the local Waffle House.
Waffle House, huh?
Yes, that is correct.
Yeah.
I couldn't get into college. It turns out that I really suck at math.
Right, yeah, we saw some examples of that already a few times, yeah.
Yes. I have also lost my ability to count as well.
Okay, I think we covered that. So, you're the count who can't count.
Quite frankly, I can't remember shit.
You're countless Dracula.
Those damn gummy worms.
There's something in those gummy worms?
I think that they're from Colorado.
Oh, damn! I gotta get you some of those. Make that pizza taste even better.
Oh, yeah. I don't think so.
Oh, wow.
Me and Pizza have a good time together when no one's around.
Oh, my dear.
Have you ever heard of stuffed crust?
Stuffed crust, yeah. Oh, now.
Cheesy filled.
Fragile there, fragile. Gotta keep your hands off the property.
I see you have a girlfriend over there.
Oh, yeah. They're actually
Oh, yeah. You can still have fun with those.
Oh, okay. You're nuts!
I love what you've done with the place.
Oh, thank you very much.
It's beautiful.
Thank you. I put my heart into it. I really did. Yeah. Hey, now, explain to me, how exactly did you lose your ability to count?
Well, one night I was feeling lazy and was in the mood for some takeout.
Yeah.
So I ordered me an Uber driver.
Okay, right.
He delivered the food, and I sucked his blood.
We're good.
Well,
get in trouble for that one.
I sucked his blood.
Yeah?
I sucked him dry. But something didn't taste right.
Yeah?
I tasted awful. It turns out that this was no Uber driver.
Nope.
No, not at all. It turns out that he was a Lyft driver. My ability to count, and now I can't count for shit.
Must have been traumatizing. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. That's a rough story.
Well, I know you like blood. Let me ask you a question. How would you like the freshest blood in the building?
That would sound delicious.
I'm talking from a queen. That's right. Sit tight. You're gonna play the wheel of execution. It's gonna be a bloody good time. All right.
Hey! Get over here!
Wait a minute! Who the hell are you? Where's Ronaldo?
He took my cigarette!
Who took your cigarette? Ronaldo?
Ronaldo!
Oh, that sounds just like him. Ah, shit! What happened here? What's going on here?
Help!
What?
He fucking took my cigarette!
Ouch! Shit! What the hell? You cigarette witch! Get me out of here! Damn it!
All right. Welcome back to the Vulture's Nest, everybody. I feast on death and decay every single day and twice on Mondays. And today just happens to be Monday. Now, time for everyone's favorite game, the Wheel of First chance coming at you from McGoof Pizza, Grizzy McGoof. I hope you're
you're still hungry, Grizzy, because tonight, television producer Paul Delmonico is on the menu. Yes, raised on the sandy beaches of sunny Southern California, this man has never seen a day of manual labor in his entire life. Meat so tender you won't even have to chew. No GMOs, no pesticides. What you see is what you get. 156 pounds of lean, grass-fed West Coast producer. All this can be yours, Grizzy. Now spin the wheel and let's find out. All right, Grizzy, get ready to feast. It's feeding time for the bear.
I miss you doing anything about bears, buddy. You don't just make them stop. Ladies and gentlemen, that about wraps it up for our sponsor from McGoof, from McGoof's Pizza. So, if you're ever in the mood for pizza, call 469 McGoof's and tell them the Vulture sent you for half price off your order, or maybe half your face off.
DB, what are you doing here? Where's Ronaldo?
Get me out of these cuffs!
Settle down, DB. I gotta figure out where Ronaldo went, okay?
He jumped out that dadgum window. He's out of here. I have unfinished business with that con man.
Yeah. You're not gonna believe this. Ronaldo's gone missing. Yeah. You better get up here. And quick!
Contestant on the wheel of execution. Nope. My little murderess, tonight, you are the prize. That's right, the prize. Huh? Oh, you're looking a little confused there. Let me make it a little easier to understand. Now, Stacy Sala, tonight is your night to die. I've got a personal quota of 2 deaths per week. And if I don't meet my quota, I start to feel, well, a little down. Murderous? Killing a national treasure like Todd Waters, you deserve worse. But tonight, you're gonna be dinner for our next guest. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for, once again, Ray DiNucci. Come on out, Ray. Yeah. Who's ready for some wheel of execution? Ray DiNucci, are you ready for some fresh, delicious, Goat farm blood!
Farm bred, farm dead, or will she live to see another day? Stacy Sala, a tasty AB blood type full of flavor. Raised rurally in God's country, fed the finest of organic vegetables from her uncle's garden. And don't get me started about the goat milk. Only the cleanest of country bumpkin air in her lungs. Her mind is as pure as her physical presentation, having never had a phallic encounter before marriage. She's rich and full of flavor. All this can be yours, Ray. Now go ahead and spin the wheel.
Hey, we'll step right over here and give that wheel a spin. Oh, yeah. Here we come, Stacy. Here we go. Oh, you win.
Farm bred, farm dead.
Oh, yeah. Come on. She's all yours. Yeah, get to it. Oh, yeah, Stacy. Hey, how does it feel? Yeah, Stacy, how you doing there? Hey, Stacy, when you're gone, can I have your shoes? God, she's always irritated the shit out of me. So, Ray, how's this gonna go down?
Oh boy, I just love me some bloody time. I also like me some sugar worms in my mouth before I go to bed. It gives me sweet dreams. It also gives me gingivitis and tooth decay. Now, Stacy, just hold still. I'm just gonna gnaw on you just for a little bit, if I may.